me know what you're thinking.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Is everyone else here? Mark and Stu?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, is everybody here? Stu here? Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, what we shall do then is go back to the world map and yeah, let's see what happens. So you guys want to head southward to the vineyard. It's a short enough distance. I mean, yeah, I know it's just we're not going a straight line because you guys aren't flying there. So let's see how far it actually is. We can figure out anything else that needs to come up.
How long until Cole could transform into a flying bird for us to climb on?
He could transform into a bird right now, but I don't know if he has transform into one right now that could carry all of you. That'd be a very large CR creature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd have to be one size larger.
I can wild shape into things that fly now.
I mean,
It's just that the highest CR I can do is 1, because I'm not like the wild shape archetype
Yeah.
type of a
So-
druid.
Yeah, that giant eagle before, for example, could I would say maybe carry one of you, only one of you. I wouldn't let you guys
You want to have a large reduce.
That's funny. That would be. I would be reluctant to let that work just because it could break everything. But at the same time, it is clever. Anyway, so you guys, it's about 5 miles. I'm not going to do a random battle check right now. So let's do
Which
wine.
probably means there's going to be a fight at the vineyard. Which,
Well, that's the assumption. There's no more wine coming from it. Magical items are here.
we were ready for a fight as it was, yeah.
I mean, just sum up again. This place has been mysteriously deserted, right? We don't know why.
More accurately, and nobody's been hearing from it for a while, and that's strange. And they suspect there might be something around here. You don't know what. That is the limit of
I've been
information.
around the block. I know what mysteriously cut off contact means usually.
Yes. As D&D players, you know what to expect.
Yeah.
But as characters, you don't. Not exactly.
Maybe they're all just tired.
Yeah. They're on vacation.
They didn't fucking want to deliver any more wine. Just got tired.
Yeah. Alright. Sorry about the momentary pause. Alright, let me read this for you. Because you guys arrive near the vineyard without much issue. So let's put you right down here. I'll make sure I move the camera for those that want to make sure where we are. Then I'll read this real quick.
Ooh, well, there's definitely no one following us, guys. Seriously.
Yeah. Okay, after a half mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads Vineyard. I think that would actually be up here at the bridge. Right here.
Right.
Like, right there is where this would apply. And then you guys went westward, or went to the left, went down, and then it went down here. And then I read this next part. A light drizzle begins to fall. Unpainted fences finally follow the trail, which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before spinning south toward a stately building. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there you see a handled half barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. A man wearing a dark cloak and towel stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you.
Beckoning me. Does
I
Lucian
have
see
to say,
anything?
this is a dry place, but I love the weather effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you say that in
Yeah,
character?
It's beautiful in a gloom way.
Hmm.
But yeah, so a man wearing a dark cloak in a cowl standing at the edge of the trees beckoning you. So, like at the edge of the forest, like right as you're arriving, to your immediate right, what you're given you're facing, you'd see, let's say, a couple 100 feet away.
I
Oh.
whisper to Lucian and say, "Do you see anything with your true sight? What
do I see
what do you see? What do you see, Lucian?"
I look forward and try to perceive whatever is ahead of me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you wouldn't need to make much of a perception check in terms of. I mean, yeah, you can. That helps you determine like maybe the accuracy of your perception. Yeah, you see this person. It's an actual. It is a living person beckoning you closer. Let's see. Yep, that's sufficient. Beyond that, you don't see any other living entities in the area. You just see that one.
I just approach and say, "Were you expecting us?" Yeah, no.
No, it's not magical. It's just this is a normal. This is
Just
a normal person in the sense that how you see the rest of your party and all that. You see this person.
Okay.
So I
Yeah, it's a dude.
approach and say, "Were you expecting us?" Basically.
Sure. Okay. Then yeah. It is. Just making sure I got this right. Ah, okay. As you guys head toward the cloaked figure, let's do. You already did that perception check. I need to roll something hidden. Give me a moment.
The landmines. Look out!
I just bought this cart. You assholes.
Yeah, we do have our carts and donkey and horses, right?
Okay, as you get closer, you notice that there were some other people hiding amongst the trees. Well, not hiding, but they were amongst the trees, and you couldn't quite see them. But you're getting closer, and your impressive true sight perceives them. They walk out ahead of you, so it's not like, and nobody's coming around from behind you. So this isn't like an ambush or something. These are just more people arriving coming toward the guy. They were like signaled toward from this guy to come because they were expecting a party of some kind. That's hard to explain, but yeah.
They were hiding, but not from us. And now that
Yeah,
they
they
see
were
us,
hiding.
they're no longer hiding.
Yes,
Okay.
that is
Then I'll
that's the way of putting it. Yeah, there's
Okay.
no hostile intent, but yes, you see a group of 5. Yep, 5. A older man, a young adult, two boys actually, one older than the other, a young adult woman, and just another young man. So there are 4 men and a woman. One of the men, the one that signaled you, is a much older man. Yeah.
So is
They-
the sheriff approaching together, or is it just one situation?
What do you mean?
We are all approaching them, right?
Yeah, I interpreted that you guys were all
Yeah.
heading that direction.
Yeah,
cool.
I
Yeah, me-
assumed everyone was in the cart or in the wagon. Whatever.
Yeah. Let's just say you guys kind of park if you need to, if it becomes too thin or whatever. But I'm assuming that you're all together meeting this person. He nods politely in a sort of bow and greets you all and says, "Hello.
Good day.
He says, "My name is Davian Markov. I am the owner and proprietor of this vineyard here.
Your customers
I-
have been expecting you for quite some time. Are you having problems?
he says yes. In fact, in response to that, he says that's why I ushered you over here. He says, some evil druids and the creatures that they created have attacked the winery, taken it over, and forced my family here to take refuge in the woods. He just gestures to them, and they all kind of acknowledge your presence and nod, and everybody's doing the
How long ago was this attack?
let's say he thinks for a moment, says about less than a week now, but yeah, for some days.
You couldn't have ran to the nearest settlement and asked for support there?
Yeah,
It's dangerous to travel alone, and we are not as well equipped as yourself. Kind of gestures
That's
to your
fair.
weapons
So-
and such.
so
and they
you
don't
drew,
armed,
right?
We are but humble grape farmers.
Humble, heavily armed grape farmers.
Actually, the Davian does have a sordid side. It doesn't look like it's necessarily the most impressive one. What else?
the woods seem like a bad place to hide from druids.
Yes, so I mean, I've met a bunch, not many druids in my life, but generally they haven't been evil.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
they were aggressive without any amount of
Provocation.
warning or provocation. We don't know these people. We've never encountered them before or interacted with them before, and they came here to take over the winery. I don't know why. I don't understand why, but. Yes, they came here. They took it over. We've been hiding out in the woods the best we can. We are familiar with the area, as you'd expect, given that we live here.
So,
but we've been just hiding out in a camp nearby. Just kind of gestures in the direction of. You can't see it. It's a bit further in the woods than your perception would allow, but you can. Yeah, there is a. You could think that there is a camp that direction.
yeah.
I've got a question for Cole.
Yeah, I was going to literally do that as well.
Yeah, Michael's going to turn to Cole and be like, Elf, you're a druid. Don't you have questions? Like, won't you be able to discern if... Don't they have tribes of druids or something? Is there any way to discern who these druids are?
Why
with
they
your
might be
knowledge
attacking
of-
the place as well?
Normally people, I wouldn't say my kind, because that's more towards race, but I guess more people that are like me, it's more like no, I can't think of the right word.
Yeah.
It's not a covenant, because that's more
No.
like a witch thing. It's called
Yeah.
something else. It's like
Your
an
order,
enclave, maybe?
your...
An enclave is actually a pretty good word for it.
Yeah, druids, pack of druids like normally form as like an enclave, and most of the time they just hold watch over their territory, making sure that the nature of things is still on par. Like there's still a balance, you know. Just like with nature, there's light and there's dark. There is predators and there's prey. But if these druids are doing horrible things, then I don't know, I've never dealt with this before, but I've heard that when you combine too many I can't fucking think of the right phrase. If
Conviction.
it's kind of like,
A class of people, yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of think like, it's like
Too many. Hot.
hive mind.
Ah,
It's kind of like that. Like if you group
They
too
can
many
become quite
people,
dogmatic. Yeah.
if you group too many people with like an evil intention, they all start to act that way.
That is very much true. I was gonna.
Yeah.
I could give you some information here. Um, specifically, of course, Cole would not be intimately familiar with the tribes or any groups of at all of druids in this area specifically, but he is very much would know of groups of druids that have. There definitely are evil druids. It's like they're not limited to any particular alignment. I mean, the typical druid is perceived to be like a guardian or a steward of a forest that protects it, from corrupting influences like undead or other things. Uh, but
Same thing. Paladins.
there definitely are evil druids that would then try to use nature to get back at what they perceive to be the enemies of nature, or maybe just exploit it. Like they are not really stewards at all anymore. They are just straight up taking advantage of nature and their connection to it to commit crime or to like banditry and that kind of thing. In this case, it sounds like that they're here for some reason. As far as they are here, they took over the winery. It is a bit strange. Like, what would the druids have with to do with a winery? It's like
Fucking wine, yeah.
yeah. It's like, why would they care?
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
We should ask. Oh, wasn't there some item we were supposed to retrieve from here? Didn't someone tell us about that?
I believe we're told by one of the Nothics that there is a magical item of some kind here.
Do you think that could be what they want, Cole?
Could be. It all depends. All depends like what that magic item is.
Yes.
Maybe it gains access to a different realm.
Yeah, those are all reasonable conclusions to have. You never were told the specifics of what the magical item were. You were just simply told. I think it was one that was told this, that there was indeed a item of some kind here, and that's it. And perhaps that's why they're here.
yeah.
The individuals before you don't seem to know. They have said they seem confused as to why the druids are here.
We're just humble grape farmers. We don't know why we were attacked.
Have you
Yeah,
have you
we're
been
just-
expanding your farm lately?
In response to that, the older man who's been speaking to you so far says, "No, we have had no need to. We've, in spite of this country's general
Agriculture.
lack of, I don't know, what do we say,
Fertile
prosperity,
land.
prosperity and fertility. We have been blessed that the area that we've settled here specifically has been sufficient for the amount of we've been trying to produce. We've also been taking care of it for much time. We know what the land can provide us and cannot.
Have you
So
had
we've
any?
no need to expand.
Yeah. Have you had any previous contact with these druids?
No, not in druid specifically. I mean, we occasionally might have some sort of creature or threat, like a beast perhaps, wander onto the property, and we do take care of it the best we can, if at all possible. He willingly shows that they have short swords, like at least the men.
Yeah.
The women don't step. The woman actually does not step forward. She's behind her husband. But all the men are armed with short swords. None. Like I said, none of the short swords themselves look amazing. These are probably all
Yeah.
just standard run-of-the-mill short swords.
What you
So-
would expect from farmers, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are safe wherever you are in the woods, maybe you should just point out where these druids are. Help, get your home.
He just says within the vineyard itself and the residence, and he just gestures in that direction. He says, though, you should take caution though. They did bring with them many. I don't know how to describe them. Animated creatures of some kind, natural.
Undead
look
creatures, I ask.
They look sort of like they look like trees, or they look like they're made of wood themselves.
Could be.
Lucian says, and he pulls out his gun. I have many of these. For them.
Cole, you can do a very easy. Well, no, you didn't need to do this check at all. You would know these are blights. It would be insulting your intelligence, especially when you guys have seen them before here. That you would not put it together. Like, oh, blights. Yeah, we've encountered literally a druid with blights. So, yeah. So that's probably what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I would like to get like out of the cart and kind of go to a patch that maybe has like flowers or bushes or maybe like a tree somewhere close by,
Okay.
and kind of use my survival skill to kind of like identify signs if the foliage around the area appears to be like natural, appears to be healthy, or if there's some decay like in the leaves, maybe they aren't like as firm or like as green,
Yeah.
or like the flowers are kind of like wilted or something
Okay.
like that.
Are you trying to determine like whether the druids themselves are affecting the local environment?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to see if the environment itself is, in fact, blighted.
Mhm.
Oh, no, it doesn't seem that way. There is no discernible difference between the healthiness of the vineyard and the grapevines and such, and the surrounding environment. It's all of a similar quality. You gotta put it that way.
Okay.
Nothing stands out from anything else in that regard.
So they're not affecting the a natural order of things. They're just here for like another purpose. Okay.
Yes, yeah, they're yeah. So yeah, he said, be careful about going, heading toward the vineyard itself, like the building, our home. We did see some of those creatures around it, and there were quite a few. We ran away simply because we were outnumbered. They didn't look very sturdy themselves, yes, but there were so many.
Is there anything else you want to tell us?
He just says, no, he does not. He just says, we'd be very grateful if you were to do this, if you were to help us retake the vineyard.
Yes, I'm sure you'll be very grateful. Vineyard joke.
Yeah. He gives you a wide smile.
Jesus Christ, one.
And like the woman in the back like hides her face in her hand, like, and nobody's like really amused, but the old man, because he's an old man like that joke, so he appreciates your poor attempt at humor, and says yes, and while we're not terribly wealthy, we of course would provide you with whatever sort of reward we could give you once we are able to get back inside. And you're free to take whatever you find in there if it helps you in your journey and in your task.
I don't think there's anything we would require from you. I think we were coming here anyway to solve the problem of the lack of supplying you were doing for the town. We already promised a reward from them, so there's really no need to go that far. At least from my point of view. I don't know about the rest
we'll
of
see
you.
when we Lucian says, "I'll take you up on that offer."
Okay.
I just make it
Then,
clear, I need no reward to help you. Yeah.
Yeah. He shrugs his shoulders and gives all the rest of you an affirmative nod, as in like the offer stands, and with that he kind of turns back to his family
And I say,
broadens his
keep
arms and says,
yourself hidden, and we'll tell you when it's safe to get back to your farm, I guess.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
I'm going
maybe
to
we
just tip my tricorn hat and just tell him we'll be back shortly.
Yep. Should we leave the wagon and cart and stuff here
Hmm.
with them? That way it's
Yeah,
not.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds to me like we.
That is-
you're
Good
gonna
idea.
have to leave them somewhere. There's no way you could
Yeah.
really, at least if there are creatures in the vineyard, it would be unsafe for your wagon to bring it all the way up to the
Yeah.
house.
So I'm gonna be like, can you like watch this for me while we go take care of your problem?
Yeah.
Um,
And I
Like,
I'll
say,
kind of get down, grab my equipment off of the wagon.
I also say, don't be insulted the fact that I'm going to chain this up and use 2 locks on it. It's just.
yeah, let's say you guys can totally lock it up and everything. That's perfectly fine.
It's not worried
And
about
they say yes. We already were going to be waiting here anyway. Our camp is not too far, and we don't get too many visitors. Well, not often anyway. Kind of recognizing that obviously they do, but
Right.
and yeah, and he turns to his family and kind of leaves them that away from you. I need a perception check from Lucian.
Okay.
No, nothing. Nothing. Nothing changes.
Okay.
Did we manage to rest on the way here, or short rest, or something?
Never did say as much, but I'll let you have a short rest. I mean, you guys actually, just trying to remember when you last slept. You went you went long rest in Balaki, then you went to Kresk, then you hung out in Kresk for a while. You went up to the monastery, left the monastery, went back down. You did this all in a day.
Yeah.
So let's just say, for the sake of making this way easier and less annoying, let's just say you guys got a long rest in Kresk. You stayed overnight, and before you left to go to the vineyard, just so you guys can be fully rested.
Okay.
Sure.
Works for me. Thanks.
It just makes it way less annoying, for
That's
the
cool.
sake of combat balance.
Oh, you said long rest?
Yeah, so you guys can heal up and everything. Give yourself all your resources back.
Oh, cool.
Wasn't all that many, but yeah.
Yeah, I just got 2 uses of Eyes of the Grave. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
that'll help.
Yeah, you guys didn't do a lot between then and now, but enough time passed so you could still do it.
Ooh,
All right,
I'm gonna take
so-
that long rest, and I'm gonna read my book.
Yeah. Is that the last one or close to the last?
I got one more.
Okay, nice. Interesting. Okay, so let's get imagine then you guys, after you put your wagon and such aside and get everything all secured, you guys want to head toward the house. So are you being stealthy or are you
Yeah.
just marching right
Lucian-
there?
Lucian's gonna be stealthy. He just wants to check out what's he doesn't want to get the drop.
I mean, do we get advantage because of the fog, or is that counted because we're dealing with druids? Or
I mean, it depends on what kind of entities are here and what their senses are, obviously. So you need to just roll stealth checks, and I will tell you what happened.
well, I got
Got disadvantage.
yeah, me too. I got
Yeah,
disadvantage.
you got disadvantage because you got bad armor. So, all right.
People have disadvantage. If that helps.
Yeah, I still got a pretty decent stealth skills.
Yeah, I'm just walking up like clang, clang, clang.
All right. And Cole
Um,
and Darius. I need one from each
I'm not gonna.
1-1.
Oh,
I'm
if
just
you're not gonna be stealthy, then never mind. If
Yeah.
you want to be stealthy with the rest of the party, then
I
need
mean,
stealth.
yeah, sure. If everyone's being stealthy, I try my hand. Not very stealthy by nature.
You didn't do that.
Hey!
bad.
Alright. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, still that 9. Let me check it against.
Yeah, that and if Cole's not going to be stealthy, I'll just follow him in suit.
Yeah, Darius is like,
Since
I'll
he's,
try
he's
my
a druid, he knows druid stuff.
Darius is like, I'll try my hand at stealth. It's like, who said that? It's like-
Yeah, okay.
Just-
Then, as you guys are going along toward the vineyard,
and we'll keep our
you
eyes.
notice, yeah, this isn't going to be an ambush. But you notice coming from multiple directions, through between the rows of grapevines and such on these terraces, I think they're called, or the things that hold them up.
Yeah.
A large number of blights start marching toward you.
We're surrounded.
Pull out the sword.
Blind everyone in the party again. Ah, would you stop doing that?
No.
Never.
Never!
Yeah. Let me.
I can imagine it would be quite a lighting contrast from the foggy environment to the sunlight spell being active. Ow!
He never gives any warning. Just
Yeah, I
like
know,
the witch.
yeah,
He
exactly.
just does it.
Jesus Christ, it's bright. Hades, preserve us.
Okay. Jeez. Yeah, the first group that you encounter what is very far away.
Is everyone else seeing a piece of paper?
Yep.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. It's just that, for some reason the map... Actually... No, the map is just weird. It somehow got broken or something.
Oh, the fog's obscuring it. Right, I see what you
Yeah, that's we can go with that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let me just check something.
Yeah, through the fog, we see these, vines of grapes just shaking and slowly moving towards us. Oh, that's not good.
I'm sure it'll make great wine once it's dead.
You mean grape wine?
Oh, God. Oh, Hades.
Alright, let's plop down a map here really quick just to make sure we have something to look at. It's not so uninteresting. Let's go with...
It's got watermarks.
I'm gonna go with, I think this will work.
Yeah, I still.
Yeah, I wish this hadn't broke, but
Oh,
it did.
there we go.
Oh wow, it has its own grid. That does not look good. Never mind. I don't know it had its own grid on it. That's ugly. Let's just go with this one then.
It's fine. We can use our mind's eye.
You have a mind's eye.
You've got a third eye, that's right.
Yeah.
Purely vestigial.
I've only got the literal third eye.
Yeah, and then let's make sure the scale is correct here. Adjust that really quick. Yeah, it was not broken yesterday, so I don't know why that happened. That's irritating.
Damn these druids.
Ah, there we go. I can set that. Yeah, one grid cell is 10 feet. So there we go. I want to make it bigger given the size of this map. And then I will put you guys. Yep. Yeah, I could give you 4 instead. Ah, it's not called 4. I could change that.
It was called 4, right?
but the token isn't correct, but I can change that very easily.
Oh, I see.
And I left my phone downstairs since we started playing. I just I I just took a look at it and I had 3 missed calls from just unknown numbers.
Oh,
Yeah, probably just telemarketers or something.
yeah.
Fucking robocalling.
Yeah, I get those too. I get calls from California.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of that going about today. Going around.
Right.
I always get the spoof calls that like have the same area code as me, and so they think I'll pick it up.
Yeah, that's the thing is I've got a 650 area code and I'm getting like 510 and 650 numbers that I don't know. But they're always like telemarketers. I was thinking about getting that app that essentially fucks with
Um,
the essentially the telemarketers or people trying to like get your information and stuff. It like fucks with them with like automated like responses and it keeps them busy. Yeah, it was on the news. It's pretty.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
I use Truecaller. Yeah, that's what I have on my phone. There's a Truecaller, and there's another. There's a couple more on the App Store that kind of like help out with that.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to respond to the calls. Like I get this one from we heard you had an accident recently that was not your fault. It's like, okay, tell me about this accident I was in. Yeah. It's like, well, you're calling me, you must know about it, right? I mean, they don't know Scott.
Yeah, I think I would remember running over a child
Like
in a car.
Common thing in the US that you get just called by random numbers.
Hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of them are like from India,
yeah.
pretending to be like from the U.S. and shit
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah, there.
trying to get your information and
Yeah. That was one call that I got. Since I used the Truecaller app, it had the area code of my area code, but it said it was coming from Cairo, Egypt.
jeez.
Oh, wow.
And Roll 20 is being very uncooperative today.
It's fine. We got able to chat with each other. I don't know if you want to come up with like oh, go on, Cole. That's it.
What I like are the calls that like tell me about my credit card history and how I'm like pre-approved for all these credit cards, and I'm just like, I
Yeah,
never owned a credit card.
Yeah.
yeah. Now I get those too. That and since your last stay at the Marriott, you get blah blah blah. I was like, I've never in my entire life spent a night in the Marriott.
Alright,
Yeah.
these would be less annoying.
Don't know if you want to come up with like a system for like, do you want to talk amongst yourselves while we're setting up the map sort of thing? It's like, I'm about to set up a map. Do you want like an opportunity to talk? This will take me maybe 5 minutes sort of warning. I don't know.
Yeah, it would have been perfectly fine had the map not broken out ahead of time. I don't know what caused that. Also now, by setting the scale of the map, it doesn't make subsets of the map into the grid itself.
Yeah.
So it makes things.
But as you said, you tested this before, and it's only now.
Yeah. Also,
messing-
Marcel, go ahead and heal up Darius because we took a long
Yeah,
time.
I just realized haven't changed the HP.
Yeah, and I checked my spell slots. I was down too.
Yep. Well, I did adjust the spell slots. Yeah, you know, should get topped up.
Ooh, yes, I got all my medical kit healing resets. Something. Right.
got a template I can use here.
My firm recently got scammed with a very sophisticated method. Like someone called.
Was it
pretending to
that
be-
Nigerian prince again?
Hmm?
Was it that
No,
Nigerian
it's
prince?
not
Nigerian prince that you're related to. Yeah.
No, more like, hey, I'm X. I have this litigation agreement, which is, a real agreement adjusted to this, and with my husband, and he's just not paying. And can you please set up a free account? Okay, that's fine. And then they'll transfer without any comment. Like, I don't know, it was £40,000 in this case via check, which means you can still cancel it, and they're asking you to like pay it out to a second account, and they actually do, make the effort to provide documents and such, which are pretty well doctored. Like I almost fell for it one time, and we got it like 5 times.
Mm.
Damn.
They've run the same scam 5 times. Wow.
That's not how we caught it because, there's a lot of legitimate lawyers and they generally like don't talk about all the cases, but
Hmm.
in this case, like 2 of them have the same secretary, and she noticed, 2 different people, but word
Hmm.
for word
Hmm.
the same emails.
Yeah, it's normally how you can catch criminals is that they just get too greedy. If they did it one time, they could have gotten away with it, and it's like they do it again and again. And it's...
All right.
Oh,
well, we
hey,
finally
some
got
more
us in a
friends.
position where it's working properly. Just took me. I looked at another map for reference, and that worked well. So I'll do that again in the future. So yeah, got one group over here. This map is pretty big. Yeah, I realize that it's meant to be.
You could just draw a box around the perimeter.
Yeah, I mean, it just essentially goes beyond the battlefield. I want to make it seem like it's just in very large.
Like 5 moves just to get in melee range.
Yeah, but you start from really far away.
Mm. Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's-
I'm gonna
see
probably pull out the pistol
that's
in
pretty
one
accurate.
hand. Actually, do we still have one musket, or did Bior take it?
he
He
took
took
it. He lost it.
Okay.
Oh,
Just-
I thought he lost
I
one to
assume
the
one has
blacksmith. Go on.
Oh yeah, he lost one, but then Lucian gave Bior his musket.
Yeah, he took that.
He then took. Yeah. Okay. So we just have pistols as far as range
And magic.
and magic, which Lucian might be doing a little of too, in addition to shooting.
I mean, if they're just going to bunch up like that, they're asking for area of effect.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, I'm almost done. Yeah. And get you guys. What order were you guys marching in? That matters.
I'm in the middle as normal.
Yep.
I assume I'd be up front.
Okay.
Being I'm last.
Okay. Cole and Michael.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
Somewhere, maybe right here.
Okay. Then that is what we'll do. And because there are going to be so many needle blights, we're actually going to do them all at once on one initiative. I've
Yay!
not done that before, but it makes it go way faster.
It really does.
But it
Yeah,
helps me help you
yeah.
guys take a lot of damage all at once. So
And we could like take active player breaks in between their turn if it doesn't involve them. It's...
Yeah, no, it's alright. I'll make sure no one dies.
okay, then let's do initiative.
Okay. Well,
Look at that good.
So right
Look at that
now,
stuff.
I just want my pistol and shield.
Yeah. Well, you guys, everything draws normally. This is not an ambush. The needle blights are too slow. You aren't expecting a threat. So this is going to be a normal fight in that regard.
Okay.
What is my first initiative? 17.4.
You appeared twice. No big deal.
Yeah,
Your
I-
moves.
I had to get myself on the initiative. I didn't select my token again.
Okie dokie. Do that. Let's see what the Beetle Blights do.
I'm
Yeah, but
not on the
initiative is
initiative.
17.
Oh,
There you are.
I don't see myself, but okay.
You are there. I mean, I'll just add you again.
I mean, I could give you a screenshot for what I see. You take my
I
word
know,
for it.
but I'm just saying, I added you again, and I'm manually adding the number
Yeah.
you had. So you're there again.
All
right.
Is
And I can just tell you when your turn is anyway. Lucian, it's your turn. You start it off.
I can't see them, like me as a person, but can I see them hanging? Like, I don't know how
Oh yeah,
far they
4.
are.
I could add 4. That is true.
You got
you should be able to.
19.
You control them. You should be able to add their own initiative. Oh, you didn't.
and I also see only my token on the map at the moment. But
Yeah, you don't have. Actually, yeah, nobody's emitting light. How do we do fog in a realistic way? We don't do it that way, and I just limit what you guys can see at once. That's what I'll do. So no more light. You only see. Actually, why did it not go away? And if lighting needs to go away. Go away. Why is it still there? Is it still there? Can you guys see everything now?
no, I've got nothing.
I see.
I can see just the eastern part of the map.
That is very strange.
Yeah, I can see up to here, so I got
Same.
50-foot vision.
Yeah, I completely
can see up
disabled
to
it
here. It's really weird.
entirely, so I don't know why it's still there. I'm gonna refresh and see if it's on my end or not.
Oh,
They might not like enabling and then disabling it on an active map. I'm gonna make sure. If it works for me, like if I load it and it's fine, then I'll just ask everybody to refresh.
yeah, I've refreshed anyway. I think that
Same.
always follows. Keep forgetting that's the solution to that problem. There we go. I can see the map.
Yeah. So if everybody refresh your clients, that will work.
I don't know if I should be able to see everything like I can,
No,
but I can see.
Don't worry about that.
Yep, I can see everything now.
Yeah, you should be able to see the group in front of you. I space them out a bit differently though. I want it to be more realistic feeling. Like they're not like an organized army, so I don't want them to be moving that way.
Well-
All right, there you go.
That's odd considering that it's a literal formation they've just done.
Yeah, but it's better than what it was before.
First, I'm gonna, just pistol in hand, I'm gonna hit this guy with.
Did Turner gone for anyone
these?
else?
No, it's there. Sorry.
Not that.
So I'm gonna use the Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna say some words and just shoot out some.
Yeah, that is a valid idea.
I assume.
Yeah, it hits. It does 3 damage. So you got a big beam of light shoots out from your hand or your weapon, however you want to do it. And it can be whatever color you want. The other
It's just
one does not hit. Okay.
And
Yeah, it can be whatever color you want. By the way, I'm just letting you know. And yeah, the other one just goes wild. Hits the ground.
Think. So when it says the pistol can shoot within 9 feet, is that like at a disadvantage or something, or is it just?
Yeah, and the second number means that's its absolute maximum range, and if it's not within the first number, then it's disadvantage. So you can't hit him with a pistol from this far away, I don't believe.
It's said.
Oh no, you
Yeah.
just can. Yeah, you just barely can.
Well,
Then
I
yes.
mean, I'll just take a shot at him. I've got a lot.
Yeah,
of
it's
bullets.
disadvantage, but yes, you can. I apologize for saying you couldn't. Yes,
Okay.
that still hits because you're really lucky. You'll roll damage. Go ahead.
And that is it.
yeah, you obliterate this thing.
Yeah, I just run forward, kind of shooting shit wildly.
I'm gonna restart my browser really quick. I'm getting a lot of lag. Yeah, I have this problem where Roll20 will sometimes get very laggy whenever I'm DMing. It doesn't happen when I'm playing, but when I'm DMing, it will just eventually start chugging really hard.
Was that a silver bullet you used, Lucian, or regular?
No,
think it was
just a
regular.
normal, just a
It,
normal.
it,
bullet.
it doesn't need to be.
He didn't
These guys are
break it.
just wooden and
He thinks these
creatures.
guys are just wood chunks being animated.
Yeah, they really are. They're just like small trees that are animated and mean.
There's mean trees. Let's
Okay,
let's
I
just
apologize.
hope there.
That one dies. It like breaks into a bunch of different bark pieces.
Yeah, let's
everywhere.
just hope their bark is worse than their bite. Ah, another bad
Eh.
one.
Oh, God.
Michael's gonna kill you someday, Leslie. The Needleblade's turn. Alright, how far can they go and how far can they shoot? Okay. They can go that far and they can shoot that far. Okay. Then I'm just gonna move all these guys up.
Oh, yeah. Because they go all at once. Nice.
Since Michael's interacted with these before, last session, are these considered fiends?
Let me check. No. Cole, you know that these are plants. Mechanically speaking, I'll let you know they are plants. That's what they're called. It's
They're
a
not
category.
fey?
They're not fey. No, these are plants. Just full-on plants. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I would think they would be fey, but they're not. They're plants.
Sentient trees, I guess.
Yeah. All right. All the blades are done. One.
Okay, one will move up.
I'll have 4 act on your initiative.
She will move up, and she will make herself prone as she pulls pulls out the pistol. Really bad, right at the second.
Oh no.
She will. Oh, jeez, I have to take a drink. Sorry.
No, it happens to everybody, especially me.
Oh.
Not a lot of water.
She will make herself prone. She will pull out her pistol and fire with disadvantage. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Let me see. Which one is anything? Yeah, everything was within range. So.
Well, she
Yeah.
she has a built-in disadvantage considering she's still
Yes.
shooting. Yeah. So
That's that too. So I'm never gonna do double disadvantage. Oh,
I don't know.
well, you made it interesting.
Yeah.
Roll D100.
Wow.
100.
You hit Lucy in the back. He's
Oh,
not
no.
happy.
Let's hope not.
42. 42.
Very not.
I'm like performance or
Okay.
deception. It's like Michael, seriously.
All right. This is you drop your weapon just straight up.
Oh, that's not too
You
bad.
shoot it and then you just drop it on the ground. So you have to do whatever you need to do to get it up. Anything else from you?
Did I have to use my bonus action to get my pistol ready?
No, to pull it back up, you just spend the rest of some movement.
I used all my movement to get that close.
Oh, then
But,
yes. Then yes.
If I move back here, half movement, is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will use the bonus to give to Lucian. Inspiration to Lucian. Sorry.
Okay. So the gun is still on the ground. All right. Then I will give Lucian his bardic inspiration. Michael.
let's
Oh wait. 4 is acting on one's turn. I gotta remember that. So what does 4 do?
4 will.
While he moves forward.
I want 4 to stand next to me and attack when they get into melee.
Okay. Ready action to attack anything in its range.
Yep.
All right then. Now it's Michael.
gonna move here, and then let's see. Yeah, I'll just keep it simple. I'll use sacred.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. Let's see if that one of them dodges it. Which one are you targeting? I figured.
Oh wait,
Okay.
no, I can't reach them. They're out of range.
You're
Yeah.
right. And unfortunately, unlike other things, you can't disadvantage attack with those. Anything else you have? Because I mean, you would know that. So anything? else you
Yeah,
have?
I wouldn't have cast that. That being the case, I will cast Spirit Guardians.
Cool. Yeah, you've never done this yet. That means you describe what it looks like.
Yeah, so Michael slams both his hands into the ground, and then you see kind of like rising out of like an ocean or a body of water, but it's the ground. Black, necrotic figures of hellhounds kind of just raising up, barking, and then submerging again, encircling Michael.
Cool.
Oh,
So it's basically like if you're surrounded by a land shark all around.
Yeah, exactly. Land sharks.
Okay. I'm gonna try to come up
That's
with a
neat.
token for that. I don't want to use the
It
hellhounds
could-
again.
It could just be an aura, because that's
Yeah.
what it is. It's just an aura.
I thought actually. Oh yeah, you're right. It is a self-foot radius. You were 100% right about that. Yeah.
I'll just do a
give it an aura.
gray 15.
Grayish aura. Yep. Yep. Nice. Anything else?
I gotta reset that. But no, that
Okay. Darius.
Michael,
Actually, Darius and Cole get to choose who gets to go first.
I
Darius
mean,
can go.
early.
Okay.
Michael, you hear a cool from behind you. Then I'm gonna get in on the fun with the sniping.
Oh no, Michael's being consumed by magic.
well,
There's
what are these
only
things at
one
my
in
feet?
range.
Yeah, that one that you targeted is
Yep.
totally in range, deal damage. I think you'll kill it, no matter what. Very close. These surprisingly wooden things are not vulnerable to fire. We've had this. Discovered that.
Yeah, no, I know, but
plants nonetheless. What the fuck?
Yep. I know.
That's weird.
They've got treated, with like a varnish or something.
Yeah, they got
Anyways,
really
you still took a
lacquer.
big chunk out of it. Yeah, lacquer, right.
yeah, that's cool. And well, they're going to charge, but I'm still going to move a bit up. No, that's my turn.
Yoki. Cole.
Move right here. Too far away for anything. I'm gonna hold a well, not hold. I'm gonna ready a produce flame. When one of these creatures get within 30 feet of me, I'm gonna cast that.
You can totally 100% do that.
So that's it for me.
Good.
Okay. Give me just a second. Okay. Alrighty. I just needed to roll something in private. Don't worry about it. Or whatever. That is done. We go back to Luke.
He sees this injured guy here, so he's gonna get out of this weird hellhoundish whatever that's happening. with Michael. He's gonna reload his pistol with a bonus action and bang, bang.
Yeah. Cool.
He's gonna shoot that first one at this guy. Guys, he's gonna-
That will kill it. Yep.
Then the second one, he's gonna target this guy.
Yep. That hits too.
What's that?
Yeah. So you shatter another one with your energy. This bolt of this ray of light,
Yeah.
white light, just shoots out.
Yep. Just cackles out.
All right. And you used your movement, I believe. Yeah. So that would be your turn.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And I reloaded.
All right. And so. Let's get an attack in for once. This is aimed at Lucian. Does not hit. Okay. Another attack on Lucian. Nope.
Nope.